And we are on. Okay. Hey guys, Solarian Gamer here. Just want to do a quick video. At least something small until the next stream. Just wanted to do a quick update that uh, I'm making great progress on the script for my first, video game review. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Actual shooting though can't begin until I get all the equipment. Let me just fix my camera here. All right. As I was saying, actual shooting can't begin until I get my actual camera gear. There are a few things I want to get. I have the tripod, but I need to get the camera. Got to get the green screen set and all this technical stuff. I'm still in the middle of finding a video software that I can use. Isn't too expensive or might be free. The last resort is, of course, the Adobe shit, but that's really expensive, and I just want to go for something cheap for now, but still looks great, works great, and does at least most of what I'm setting out to do for now. So while that is heavily into production, I can still do the live streams like we've been doing, but I just wanted to start doing something a little bit different, because we'll have a different sub-series on this channel. We'll have Solarian Gamer Plays like we've been doing. We're going to have Solarian Gamer Reviews, of course. That's what I'm working on right now, the first episode of that. But also Solarian Gamer Talks, which is basically what this is going to be. The first episode of that. And we're going to have Solarian Gamer Reacts. Now, I delved in a little bit into Solarian Gamer Talks, or was it Reacts? I don't remember, in one of my past live streams, just to kind of experiment a bit, and I had a good time. So we're going to do a little bit more of that today. However, unlike Solarian Gamer Reviews, this isn't going to be scripted, so as a guy with a speech impediment and just someone who really needs to think through direction before I am really out there and stuff for it to seem natural, yada yada yada, more technical shit. Needless to say, this isn't going to be scripted, so it might seem more natural that way to some people. Other people, it might not be as interesting, but like I said, I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with it, so let's dive right into it. For today's episode of Solarian Gamer Talks, we're going to be talking about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I personally had the game pre-ordered. I had to cancel my pre-order due to money issues, but I am still going to buy the game as soon as possible after launch. It looks amazing. I'm a long-time Super Smash Bros. Fan. Love and played the shit out of Melee. Love and played the shit out of Brawl. Haven't played too much of the newest one, but I love it, don't get me wrong, but I just haven't really had too much time. Usually I've just been only playing it when I have company over, which is basically the idea of these games. This is mainly multiplayer-based games, but single player is still a lot of fun. Melee is amazing. It's definitely the fastest one so far I've ever played. Brawl was kind of sluggish. The appearance of everything just didn't look as smooth or appealing as Melee or Smash Bros. 4. Smash Bros. 4 was a happy middle ground. As a fan of Yuri of Wind, I would, as he put it, Smash Bros. 4 was kind of, or Sakurai would say, Smash Bros. 4 and 5, because he considers the 3DS and Wii U versions as two separate Smash Bros. Entries. They're the happy middle ground between Brawl and Melee. You have the speed, you have the great appearance, you have all the options, you have all the characters and stages. It meshed them together really well. The introduction of Amiibo was cool, but Ultimate is taking everything great that's been in the series past and putting it into the newer engine that was introduced in Smash 4 and just making it even better. Everybody's back, as you've probably known by now if you're a fan yourself, and they're just adding to that roster. One of the small details I love is that they're bringing Ocarina of Time Ganondorf back. I love that. That's my favorite version of the guy. The introduction of two Castlevania characters is awesome. I still wish they'd add another Zeno character. They're still only just Shulk. just to make it fair, we really need more. Castlevania has just been introduced as a playable subsection of characters in this game, and there's already 2 to start out with. I think it would be fair if we at least get one more Xeno character. Rex and Pyra, anybody? I mean, that just seems like the most obvious choice, not my favorite, but just the most obvious choice, being the main characters of the newest and most recent entry of the series, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Which characters would you guys love to see introduced that haven't been introduced yet? Keep in mind, Sakurai has just revealed that they already have the entire line of DLC planned out and in its complete secrecy. Obviously, we'll find out more about that after the game launches and through the coming months after release. I hope there's a Xeno character in there somewhere. I am more than certain Isaac from Golden Sun is going to make an appearance. We're probably going to get another Sonic character, probably Knuckles or Shadow. Hopefully not Tails, because I think he sucks. But to each his own, I guess. We have way too many Mario characters, and as a Zelda and Fire Emblem fan, I can say we probably have too many of them already, too. Another Metal Gear character would be cool, but he's not really a Nintendo IP. He's the epitome of a guest character, Solid Snake. Same with Cloud, as I see him scrolling back on screen here. So yeah, I'm bringing back up the previous question. Who would you like to see included? More Star Fox characters? That'd be cool. How about Crystal? We already have Fox, Falco, and Wolf. More Donkey Kong characters? Well, enough of that. Let's take a look at this website. I haven't been on here in a while. Let's see what the revealed stages are. Because I know fans have discovered that there will probably, or at least likely be, quite a few. In fact, needless to say, probably over 80 to 100 stages average in this new entry of the series, which is freaking unbelievable and amazing. You can see in the little video clip over here, I don't know if my mouse cursor is showing, that combat looks great. Look at how fast-paced that is. That is definitely the callback to the speed of Melee that people have been wanting forever. I love these new stages, though I think those have already been in past games. Alright, confirm stages. That's what I'm talking about. Saffron City. You got Dreamland here. What I think was called Yoshi's Island from Yoshi's Story. Carnaria. God, you got like all these Melee stages, even more than before, which is awesome. Of course, you're going to have some ones from the past game, and including the past 2 games like Luigi's Mansion. Hell yeah. Love me some of that shit. Oh, yeah, I haven't even gotten a good look at this yet. Dracula's Castle, where's that? Come on. There's got to be an option to click on this thing somewhere. Alright. Let me see if I can't find this thing. Here we go. Dracula's Castle. Man, that looks awesome. Okay, it's already won me over. They've got the famous staircase leading up to it past the clock tower. That's it. That's all I needed to see. I am freaking hyped. Yes! And of course, the Great Plateau Tower is a welcome addition as well. I love me some Breath of the Wild. It's actually on my top 10 favorite games of all time, and it's now my favorite Zelda game. Fun fact, I actually wasn't a big fan at first, but then when I attempted it the second time around, I completed it and loved it to death. I have logged at least over 160 hours into that game. Alright, so we've gotten a decent look at stages. I can't really speculate which ones I'd love to see. Oh, look at that. Dreamland Game Boy. I love that shit. So you got some 3DS Smash Brothers stages here too. Was this in any of the past games? I don't think so. But I love it nonetheless. I love Kirby's Dream Land, so. So let's go to fighters. All the confirmed fighters so far. I'm sorry, but can I just make a quick statement? 70th fighter, Piranha Plant. What a stupid choice for a character. I'm sorry. Piranha Plant? Seriously? Hold on, how does this guy even fight? Someone pointed out online he's got like these little stubby legs to walk around with. I'm sorry, this is... I'm not going to do videos right now, but... They knew what they were doing when they took this screenshot. By the way, I'm a big Fire Emblem fan, but can I just say another thing? Chrom was kind of unnecessary. He's just way too alike to the group of the Marth category. He is way too much like Marth and Lucina. Do we really need Chrom? If we're going to put another Fire Emblem character in there, how about Tharja? You know, my favorite. How about Azura? She's different enough. You know, she's got the whole songstress, spear fighting thing going on. Why not add a flyer like one of my other favorites, Hinoka? I don't understand it. Richter Belmont, super excited to see. Oh, I suck playing as him in Rondo of Blood. It's still super cool to be able to play as him in Smash Brothers. He's the only Belmont I'm like really super familiar with. Because I have played as him a lot in the actual Castlevania games, much more than the others. Even though I do suck with them. In Rondo of Blood, I've only beaten it really as Maria before. Dracula X Chronicles, I beat that game with the help of save states, so I don't even know if that really counts. Yeah, so all of our favorites are back. Great to see my girl Corin is back. Same with Robin. See? Female Corin with the bunny ears on. A classic setup, I guess. Actually, the combos in Smash 4 as Corin were great. It was a lot of fun. My man Shulk, still the only Zeno character. Come on, Nintendo. You gotta put another one in. Toon Link. We got the Zelda bracket of fighters. Yeah, Ocarina of Time, Ganondorf. Now, I've been wanting Snake back for a while, so I was super excited to see him back as well. We'll go to his page in a second, but look at this shit, man. Oh, God, yes, they're bringing back Ocarina of Time Ganon as a Spinal Smash. That is freaking awesome. Oh my god. The best version of Ganondorf. Now, I know I said we wouldn't really be doing any videos on here, but let me... I'm gonna have to pause it repeatedly to avoid copyright strikes and shit, so just bear with it. Let me hear his voice. Did they bring back the proper voice? Come on, play a voice clip. Gee, thanks. That showed me nothing. Also, I love the appearance they chose for Zelda in this entry. The Breath of the Wild appearance. Breath of the Wild is definitely one of my favorites in the series. Super cute version of Zelda in here, and the Hilda costume makes it so worth it. Oh my god. Total hottie, I must say. Because we're going to go off on a bit of a tangent here, but fellow Zelda fans, you have to admit, Twilight Princess Zelda was hot, sure. But she was so bland. There was nothing to her character. Even Ocarina of Time Princess Zelda had more of a personality. I mean, I'll do my best rendition of Twilight Princess Zelda. Oh no. Oops. Dropping the sword. My kingdom has been taken over. Oh no. Ocarina of Time Zelda was like, Link, I wasn't expecting to see you, or unfortunately, I was too naive. I should have made a lot better choices, but as a child, or we can win this. And of course, the best Zelda is Breath of the Wild Zelda, but I hear Skyward Sword Zelda has a lot of personality too. She's awesome and all. I don't know. I haven't played Skyward Sword to any great degree because I fucking hated the gameplay. That shit was driving me insane. Perhaps we'll review that game one of these days, but I shouldn't have to tilt my arm like this and go, woo, to throw a freaking bomb. That's fucking stupid. Sorry for screaming into the microphone, but I hated that shit. You have no idea how many times I wanted to throw the controller down and just complete fuck this shit mode because I couldn't get the controls to work. If the controls don't work in a game, you get major points off from me. And that takes away the fun, and that just means the game is bullshit for the wrong reasons. A game should not be hard for the wrong reasons. If it's hard, then you take the chance to improve your own personal skill as a player. Your skill, your reaction time, your strategy, your timing, everything. That should be why a game is difficult. Not because the controllers don't work right and they're gimmicky as shit. I hate motion controls. I hate forced gimmicky shit. Nintendo did that shit way too often back in the day, and oh my god. Ugh. Speaking of tangents. Sorry about that. Let's get back to it then, shall we? Look at that little face. Yeah, happy face. Look at him. He's Kirby. Who doesn't love Kirby, huh? I love Kirby. You got Link, of course. Fighter number 3 out of 70. So, I heard it was at least a rumor back in the day, right? Pretty much after this game was first announced, that they were going to do something akin to the original Smash Brothers on N64, where it was going to be like you only have like 8 to 10 characters to start out with, and you'd have to unlock the rest of like the 50 to 60 or a little bit less while you're playing the game. I know that might piss off some people, but I honestly think that works. Actually, I really do. It keeps you going. It makes you want to keep playing. It keeps you guessing, like the other games where you don't know what you're going to unlock next. You know everybody that's going to be in there, but you don't know who you're going to get next. And it keeps you playing until you get everybody that you want. And then eventually you're like, well, I have everybody that I want, but for completionist's sake, let me unlock everything else as well. Love me some Lucina, too. My man Roy and my man Pitt are back. Still need to do another playthrough of Kid Icarus Uprising now that I think about it. Might do one for the channel. Who knows? Of course, Kid Icarus Uprising doesn't have great compatibility with that emulator on PC, so I'd probably have to get a built-in capture device, modded 3DS or whatever. That is going to be a pain. Someday, guys. Oh yeah, here we go. Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid. One of my favorite franchises in gaming ever. And we know that David Hayter is returning to do the voice, so no need to feel betrayed, guys. Sonic, of course. But for characters like Sonic and Snake and Mega Man, I can understand why there's only one character so far. But Zeno is a Nintendo IP now. At least, if you can't have a Xenogears or Xenosaga character like Cosmos, for example, at least throw in another Xenoblade character, because that is purely a Nintendo series, is the Xenoblade Chronicles series. At least have somebody else from that franchise. Come on, Nintendo. I hope to see that as DLC. Yeah, never really got too much into the Punch-Out series. I know other people that really like it, but... Here we go. Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. Even just from my stream, you guys should remember him. Been playing him on Final Fantasy Fridays. Actually, I wonder if they're going to put in the English voice actor this time around. That'd be neat. They probably won't, though. Bayonetta's back. That's awesome. I still need to play Bayonetta 2. I've beaten the first game now. So Piranha Plant is actually day one free DLC. From if I remember reading correctly. Register your game by January 31st to receive it as a free bonus. Okay, so it won't be free forever. But there should be at least like 5 or 6 more DLC characters that include stages after that. Come on, Nintendo. Something from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I love this shit out of Nia, but they probably won't do that. Unless they do Rex and Pyra first, if anything. And I hope they at least do that. Include Mithra and, Rex's third counterpart, which would be awesome. I can't say their name because that'd be a spoiler, but... So, anything else that we should talk about here? Items, music? King K. Rool is a pretty cool new entry, actually. I love me some Donkey Kong Country, and this guy was always entertaining. One of the other newest ones is a Pokemon that I'm really not too familiar with. Is he from Moon and Sun? I just started playing Moon. The only Pokemon games I'm extremely well versed in are the first 3 generations, so I'm trying to get into the newer shit. So I guess I'll find out who this is, but I'm not betting on it. Well, let's go back to the homepage. At any rate, I really hope to get this game as soon as possible after launch, and I would love to be able to play with you guys. I will definitely share my player info up with everybody so they can we can fight and have fun. Like maybe I can even play it on a stream once I get my capture device that I plan to get soon enough, and stream our matches while we're actively playing them. I think that would be a lot of fun. Maybe by then my channel will blow up a lot more, so we'll have a lot more people to join our little community here that's still growing, and start smashing, which sounds dirty as fuck. Alright, Smash Bros. Ultimate is releasing December 7th, 2018, guys. I'll see you guys on the battlefield, and remember, until next time, Solaris calls.